Okay, so as usual, I'm going to go left to right in the order that I think I'll need it. So I have a marker, a ruler, and a knife to cut open the window box. And you want to be able to use the cardboard that they give you to make a cutout so that you can lay it on top of the window so you know where to mark it around. I will go over that later, but that's the first step. Then you want to be able to have a drill to drill into your van so you can use the jigsaw to cut a hole around. This is going to be very similar to the other van windows. And some safety goggles just for safety purposes. You don't want to get anything in your eye. I was wearing sunglasses last time and that was definitely not great. I'm pretty sure I got some in my eye, so that burned for quite a bit. So definitely use these safety goggles. This is like a drill bit that is used to round out the edges afterwards, so I think that'll be nice. It's not necessary, but it's definitely a good touch. Then we have Rust-Oleum, so Rust-Oleum right there. That's going to be on the edges of the windows when you cut open the metal, so you don't want anything to rust, and that'll cover up any open sharp metal. So that's that. And then this yellow thing is just to pry the thing open. And then, so after you cut open the windows, you want to apply some kind of primer on the outside so that it's ready for the adhesive to stick on. This is the primer and sealer that I've used, and it's worked out well so far, so I'm going to continue using this. And this is the mask I'm going to use, so I'm going to put that into a bowl. And then if you see like the thing on the left of the sealer, there's like a dabber. So I'm going to dab that into the bowl and then dab it onto the van. A lot of dabbing. Then use the caulk gun. So this is the adhesive right here on the left, the bottom left. It's called urethane, and that's what I'm going to apply directly on the outside. This is just a straight up urethane apply, so there's no rubber seals on both sides, something like that. So it's the urethane, and then this is the rubber seal that's going to go in just like the other windows that I've put up. And yeah, so let's just do that. Let's get to it. Let's see how it goes. So before I unbox it fully, I want to show that this is what it comes in. And I think the cardboard that they give you on top is the thing that you're going to use to trace, which is pretty nice. I think that's going to be relatively close to the measurement of the outline we want to make. Turns out it's a little bit small, so I think I'm going to have to use the box that came in right here, and I'll probably use the edge to put on top. Now that is a cool looking window. So there's this, then if we lift this off, it's like something like that, and this is kind of like a fly screen. So you can open it, ventilation comes in, but you won't get any bugs coming in. So I'm going to do an outline of all of it and on the cardboard, and use the cardboard on the van to make an outline. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I gotta say it was a little tricky understanding how to do the cutout. This is the cutout I've made right here, and this is how I think it's best done. So they mentioned to do it on the inner trim, which is right there, coming around to right there, around this way. So I added like a half-inch buffer on each side, and then this I did not really know what that was for and what that was for, but I just put it on the edges of the outside of that. So it will go a little over that and a little bit over this, and then on this side a little bit over there and a little bit over there. So let's put the seal on. Not the seal, and it fits just about right there. Maybe even out a little bit, but you get the point. And then that's the cutout I'm going to make on the van, on the outside of the jigsaw, and then I can just stick the window on right there. Hopefully it works out like that. Okay, so here's what I have. I've taped it on the wall. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. I'm about 3 1/4 inch from the left side. I'm about 1/2 inch from the top, and I measure it out. The next thing I'm going to do is drill a hole from here and there, and then on the outside I'm gonna match it. So then on the outside I can just drill, I can draw a circle on the outside. Okay, I have now taped where I'm gonna have my window over here. It's about 1/2 inch from the top and 3 1/4 inch from the outside. And okay, at this point I have taped up where I want the window to be in the van. This is 1/2 inch from the top and 3 1/4 inch from the left side. The next step I'm going to do is hard to say, but I'll just show you a little bit better. But essentially I'm going to drill holes from this side going outwards, and then I'm going to match those holes. So I take the cutout go on the outside of the van, trace it on the outside, and then do the jigsaw. So let's get to that. Okay, so I drilled the 2 holes. Here's one. There's the other, and then I can line it up on the outside. Good suggestion is to have like garbage bags down here so you can collect all the metal shavings that fall off when you eventually jigsaw. And here's the other side. You see I taped it, drill the holes, and then I can map it up on the outside easy later. So you want to set it up maybe something like this. Protection. You see over here, it started to rust because I didn't put the Rust-Oleum on in time. So you want to make sure, don't make this mistake when you're cutting. I had it left open because my blade broke, and you can see there's some rust forming right there. So that's no good, but it should be okay. I'll put some Rust-Oleum over it so nothing else gets worse. Okay, so and then here there's like some glue that's stuck between here and here. So you just want to take maybe some like kind of knife and just take some of this glue out so you can put the rubber seal in the middle. Something like what we see like right here and right here. That's it. And as always, put some trusty Rust-Oleum on. I probably need a new brush, but I think it's doing the job. And as we see, this black, it's covering up all the other rust that was there, and I used like the sander or kind of like that rock to smoothen out the edges, and that took some of the rust off as well. So you want to keep putting the rubber seal all the way around the edge, and then if you see over here it fits kind of between that. That's what taking the glue out was for. So once you have the glue out from the edges, the rubber seal will fit neatly, and you just go all the way around. So we're doing like a little stress test just to check, if it's gonna fit all right. It looks like it fits pretty nicely. You want this triangle part sticking out just a little bit on this side and this side. So yeah, we're gonna cut that rubber seal off and then put the urethane and put the window on. Okay, so this is putting the primer 1/2 inch outside the edge of the rubber seal, and that is where the urethane is gonna go onto, but this kind of makes it a little bit more adhesive on the surface for the urethane to fit. So this is the window wall, this is the urethane. A key thing is how you actually want to open this. So with the blade, you want to create some kind of V, and you want to have a big enough opening that'll create a nice consistent load. So I think like something like right there. Oh. So you see this like V that's formed? That's the V we want. So and then you want to pour it something like that when you're actually pouring it.
thumbs up making it to the end of the video. If you have any comments, questions at all, drop it below. I'll be sure to get back to all the comments and questions. And if this stuff is something you like, or if it's helpful for you in your van build, in your little journey, or big journey it is for me at least, and you want to see how I converted it into this at the end, give it a subscribe. You'll see how it got from a skeleton into where it is now. And yeah, I'll see you next time.